kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. And you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven. And they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pressure coming. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, just pressure. You got to love the ability to get to the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. And then the cherry on the sundae, Jesse, is getting him on the ground and forcing a long yardage situation for your offense.
Yeah, life is chaotic for this quarterback right now, David, no doubt about it. This pocket is collapsing, and you saw it on that last play. He does not have time to set his feet, survey the field, and make an accurate throw.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And now this offense will take the field again. Running back searching for a hole. Makes one man miss. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Hayward. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting in the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. He's got an open man. Open space at the 25. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On the run, it's Morris. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They boot it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And some room to work. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Trying to get the corner. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Spinderella. He's at the 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Now this offense is back on the field. Power football with the run. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And here comes the punt team. He's got it. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hayward. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
Well,
this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Run it with the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
With the catch, it's Richmond. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Richmond. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
At the 30. 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Hayward. That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
For the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Back up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. And it's in for a touchdown. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Got the quick completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets it to him on the screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Hunt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Shoots it to the left. got him downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Unloads quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. Offense gets set for second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to sling it on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll try to find a more productive play this time on second and long from the 14. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads it left. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's Morris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. The sure hands, it's Moore. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll knock him down. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They bring the punter onto the field now.
To kick it away.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
All revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
This offense has it with really good field position. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab in the backfield. It's James. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richmond. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Gain of 3. And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Snap it to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. Just threw that one way too far. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the Heat. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.